Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel, Coffee with Stephanie. I'm Stephanie, and I'm happy that you're here today. So buckle up. We're going to go down memory lane again. So you guys are watching this on Thursday, July 14th. So July 14th is a very special date for me and the hubby because on July 14th, 2012, is the day the hubby and I got married. So it has officially been 10 years. What? 10 years. 10 years. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like yesterday. It honestly does. I have no idea how 10 years have just like gone by, like poof, gone. Do you ever sit by yourself in a room and it's just you and your thoughts, and you go through everything that you've been through, right? Like everything that growing up in your younger years, and everything that you experienced with life. Life's, ups and downs and trials, right? And we go through life's trials and ups and downs through our whole life. But do you ever just think about past stuff that you've been through, and then it's like everything has happened so fast, and it feels like somebody honestly just pushed the fast forward button on the control, and here you are, here I am 41 years later, a house, a car, 2 kids, a hamster, and a cat, and 10 years with the hubby. It's just like, it's mind-boggling. It's like, how did we get here? Like, how did we slow down time? It's gone by so fast. So but yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'll do that once in a while and just reflect on life and be like, how did I get here? But here I am. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy to be here with you guys. So I had a couple of friends and subscribers who wanted to see pictures of our wedding because I did our honeymoon. I did 3 videos of our honeymoon, so if you haven't seen those, I will leave the description. Not the description, don't mind me. I did have my coffee. It obviously has not kicked in yet. I will leave the link in the description box below. If you want to go check those out, go check those out. That way it's easy for you to find. Just look in the description box, and there it is. Click on the link, and it'll bring you right to the video. And I did do a video last year, I think of our wedding video. I showed bits of our wedding video. So I will look for that also, and I will leave the link to that in the description box below if you haven't watched that and you want to check that out. It's like the only time I watch our wedding video is on our anniversary. I don't watch it every anniversary, but last year I watched it. I think that was like my first time watching it in quite a few years. So not sure if I'll watch it this time around. Maybe not. We'll see. But anyways, yes, I do have lots of photos. Lots. How much time do you have? Because I have 2 photo albums. I have two. Yeah, I have 2. Yeah. But I'm not going to show every single one, otherwise this video will be never ending, and I just want to keep this under a certain amount of time. So let's get into it. Like everybody else, I think after you come back from your honeymoon, you get busy and you print your photos and keep Walmart in business, pretty much. Yeah, I had a great photographer. When I planned our wedding, there's always wedding shows that you go to. Usually if you're the bride, you are free, or you get like a discounted price to go in one or the other. And there are people that do everything wedding. You have your photographers, your cake decorators, your limo companies, hall decorators. You have everybody that's in the wedding business under the same roof, and you get all their information, all their contact information, and you walk out and your arms are sore because you have like bags full of stuff. You have, booklets and pamphlets and business cards, and yeah, so it is overwhelming because there's like a lot of companies, right? So, but you pick the one that is in your budget, and my photographer, believe me, she was right in the budget. Today's prices are crazy for weddings. You're paying way over $1,000. I don't even think I paid $1,000 for her. I think it was like around 700 maybe, and And that was in our budget. But I know when my sister got married recently, going on 2 years, I believe, this year. Yeah, her photographer was over, quite over, yeah, over 1,000. So, but like everything, everything goes up over time, unfortunately. So, but I loved her, and I felt really comfortable with her, and yeah, she was just great to get along with, easy to get along with. So yeah, I have two of these. I bought these at a store in town that just recently went out of business because the owners retired, and I guess nobody took over the business for them. So that's where I bought these. I forget how much they were. I don't know, that must have been a good deal because I bought two. I don't know if I filled up the second one. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So this one still has lots of empty pages. So I did not print out every single one. Yeah. But I did print out enough to fill up one completely. And this one is probably half. I would say a little bit over half. This is all that is left. That's not full. Just that. So almost two. Yeah. Yeah, so, I liked our photographer, and she did our engagement pictures too. Unfortunately though, after we got married, she, not our fault, it wasn't us, we were pleasant. I found out like closely afterwards that we got married, she decided to take a break and to just find the love for photography, because that's the thing though, like if you do wedding after wedding, like you would need a break. Yeah, so I'm not sure if she's back into it or not, but she was a lovely photographer, really nice. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so the morning of, I was still living back at home. The hubby was at this house that we're in right now. That's where he was getting ready. We had the keys, I think, what was it? We got the keys like 2 weeks before our wedding. So he got ready here with his groomsmen. His groomsmen were his two brothers and a good friend. And my bridesmaids were my two sisters and my two close friends. My maid of honor is one of my besties. I knew right away she would be my maid of honor. So I got ready at home. I got ready at home and woke up probably like at the crack of dawn, I think around 6 o'clock, to like shower, get something light to eat. Had my hair appointment. My mom and I got our nails done, I think the night before. So, and pedicures the night before. And so that was, already done. And you really get pampered when it's your wedding. and the next morning it's like, okay, I'm not a morning person, so that was rough getting up at 6, but you have to. Yeah. But well, you'll see what's in my hand soon. The hair place that we went to is no longer there. Actually, I think it's a pot shop right now. I think so. because marijuana is legal in Canada. I live in Canada, Ontario. It is legal. So once it became legal, pot shops start to pop up like Tim Hortons, one on every block, pretty much. So unfortunately, my hairdresser place is no longer there. It's a pot shop. But it was a nice place. It was really nice inside. Really nice. Now, I did my hair different because, when you have your bridal shower and, like, your bridal shower is said to be, like, a trial run for when you do your hair on your wedding day. So if you like it, you'll do it on your wedding day. I loved my bridal hair, my bridal shower hair. It looked like something from the 1940s, but I wanted to think something different for my wedding day. And the girl was kind of surprised too, the hairdresser. She's like, oh, you're not going to keep the same hairstyle. And I think it's because like everybody does that, so I want to do something different. I didn't want to go along with what everybody else does. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna, and it was still a nice hairstyle. Both hairstyles were pretty, but I just wanted to go with something that was different and not what everybody else does. Yes. So here I am getting my hair done. And if you notice what I'm holding right there, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Tim Hortons coffee. So that was our first stop before we went to get my hair done. Yes. Gotta have my coffee. Oh, and oh, maybe you can see it better here. I wore, because when you get your hair done, of course, you have to have a button down shirt, right? Because you can't pull anything over that hairdo. You spend lots of money on it. So here, yeah, there, you can see it right there. Yeah. Here we go. Coffee. Yeah, you spend a lot of money on that hair, so you have to make sure you wear a button down shirt. And the shirt I'm wearing is one of my dad's plaid shirts, because that's what my sisters and I did growing up. We were always stealing his plaid shirts. Yeah, that's probably why myself anyways, I still like plaid shirts. I still love wearing plaid shirts, like in the fall and winter. Yeah. So I borrowed, yeah. I borrowed his plaid shirt. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Oh, and my photographer, as you can see, she went to the hairdressers with me, and then we went when I was all done getting makeup, hair done, back to the house, and we took pictures there. You're taking pictures all day, so be prepared to smile. Yes, by the end of the day, my cheeks were actually like sore from smiling. Yeah. Here's another one. There's my tiara. Tiara, and she gives you my photographer, she put all the pictures on a CD, which I still have, so if I want it more or if I want a different size. And she gave like lots of options. Like that one was almost like in a black and white, so she gave you like lots of options for the same picture. And that's creative. She took one from the mirror reflection. Like, that is so creative. Yep. And here's one. I'm probably texting Aurelian. Probably. I'm texting. Yep, got caught texting. Let's see. Here she is putting the veil on. It's fun to look at these again. It really is. There's my veil, which I still have. And I think I still have the tiara too. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. All smiles. Ready to go. My mom was getting her hair done too at the same time. Now it was makeup time. It was very nice to have somebody do my makeup. Yeah, you really do feel spoiled and pampered. Like, I wish I had somebody do my makeup every day. And my hair too. Like a movie star, you know? Like, they have people. I want people to do that. Yeah. Like, come on. Where are my people at? Another one, getting the makeup on, and see how she used their mirror reflection. Like, and that's one of the reasons I loved our photographer, because she thought outside the box. She thought of shots that nobody else would think of. Yeah. And here's my dress on a hanger, hanging in my grandma's apartment, or what used to be my grandma's apartment. That's where we kept it out of sight. And my photographer brought over a mannequin to take pictures of the dress on. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I would have never thought of that. Yeah. Like, our wedding, I think the most expensive thing was my dress, and then the food was the next, like, most expensive thing. And I don't have my dress anymore. I kept it for the longest time. It was a beautiful dress. It was gorgeous. I kept it for the longest time. Here's the bodice. And it sat in our room in the corner for forever. Okay, like forever. And then I eventually just donated it to Value Village. I wasn't looking for any money from it. It was really dirty on the bottom from afterwards, from taking pictures, and I just didn't want to be bothered with trying to sell it. I know there were, I think there was like a bridal store that took dresses, but I just didn't, you know, to resell them. Like, but I just didn't want to be bothered. You know, I wasn't really looking to get money from it, so I just figured, you know what, if somebody else can find it, well, I'm not even sure if, like, how much, you know, I'm curious, because I have seen wedding dresses at Value Village, and I'm wondering how much they would have charged, like, but it was dirty, and, like, you would have to get it dry cleaned, so, yeah, but I loved it because it had, like, the lace, the tooling right here. It was gorgeous, and it was a corset back. Yeah, it was gorgeous. Oh yeah, I think it was like more lace. It wasn't like tooling, but it was like lace. Yeah, it was just really pretty. There we go. Yeah, there's like the lace bottom. We would always watch Say Yes to the Dress, my mom and my sisters, and even after I got married, I would always watch Say Yes to the Dress, and couldn't believe what people spent on their dresses. Like, that's a house payment. You know, my dress with tax cost, I think it was around $1,700, and to me that was pretty good price, because when you watch Say Yes to the Dress, they're spending, like, you know, what the cheapest is, like, what, $5,000, maybe $3,000, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and I have my, I don't think you can see, you kind of see it in this picture, my grandma's ring. It was like a pearl. I still have it. It just doesn't fit anymore, actually. No, I can't see it in that one, but yeah, because I have it on my ring finger. Maybe this one you can see it. You can see it better. Yeah, you can see that better. So that was my something old, was my grandma's ring. And I kind of liked it too, because I had part of her with me, so that made it extra special. And of course, because my bridal shower was Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, because we went to Disney World on our honeymoon, so I just kept with the theme, Mickey and Minnie. I've always loved them, so here is Minnie with my dress, and I love it that she did that. I love it, and I love it how it's like black and white in the background, but Minnie is like the only thing that is colored. Yeah, it's the red dress and shoes. And speaking of shoes, I did not wear high heels. I haven't worn high heels for a long time. They're not comfortable, so I'm not going to wear them. So I wore sandals. Whoops, wrong way. I wore sandals, and my girls' dresses were red, so that's why everything is red. And I bought these on eBay, and I think they were like around $25, $30, you know, and that's what I wanted. And I love it that they had the rose on it, so it kind of made it a little fancy. Plus I have a rose tattoo. If you didn't know that, I have a rose tattoo. You'll see in a minute in a picture. But it's my favorite flower, it's my middle name, you know, so it was perfect, and they were really comfortable, and my feet are not hurting. No. Oh, here's Mickey. We used this in my bridal shower for decor. It was an Easter Mickey plush, and what he's holding is an egg. So we took an engagement picture and we glued it on the egg. Yeah. All right, so here's my mom helping me, strapping me in. You can kind of see the tattoo there, but you'll see it better in a minute. And here's my mom and my sister. That's Sarah. One of the twins, from one of my twin sisters. Here's that tattoo. You'll see it better. There's another picture I have that my photographer took, and I absolutely love it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I love this picture. Pretending to put my earring on. I love that one. And this picture is one of my favorites because I'm on the phone. But I'm talking to my aunt who is in California. She was not able to make it because my uncle was sick and she needed to be by his side. He later on passed away, unfortunately. I'm not sure how long. Maybe 2, 3, but that was at the beginning of his illness. He later got cancer, and yeah, so she couldn't make it, unfortunately, or she would have been there. So talking to her on the phone was yeah, nice, a nice surprise. All right, so here is me and my girls. So that's my other sister, Rachel. And my BFF, one of my BFFs, Randy, I met her in college. And then Juliana I kind of lost touch with. It happens. I've known her since high school. We went to the same high school, but you lose touch, unfortunately. Alright. Now, my nephew at the time, he just turned 14. And when I look back on these pictures, it's like, how is this possible? Because at the time, I think he was like 5 years old. Yeah, just a little, little cute little kid. Yeah, those are my sisters. Yeah, my twin sisters. Yeah, so, yeah, and here's one with me and him. So cute. Yeah, that's why when I look back, it's like, how is it possible? He was ever that small, and now he's 14, going off to high school next year. Well, I mean this year, but, next school year, the upcoming school year. There's another one. So stinking cute. There's another one, but I like it what she did once again, black and white, but you see the red rose and the red tie. That's the only thing that's colored, and I love that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to hopefully wrap this up. Look, I have lots of pictures. Yes, I do. Here's one with my parents, my mom and dad. And this is all on their property. It's their property for another 2.5 weeks. They are moving pretty soon. So it was a beautiful place to take pictures. And let me see, I do have a few favorites from outside. Oh, this being one of them. I honestly look like a supermodel in this one, like I'm posing for a magazine or something. Like, look at that. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Love it. And let me see, there is another one. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go. Now this one, and you can see the rose tattoo. And this is another favorite one of mine. Just beautiful. Yeah, she was a great photographer. There's another one outside. Oh, there we go. All that greenery. Now, let's see. Okay, so the hubby got ready at, like I said, where we live right now. So, I'm not sure, this must be in the window, I'm not sure which one, but his suit is hanging. Blue suit. And now you could tell that we were just moving in because furniture, we had a table and chairs, and that was pretty much it. And this was like before we painted too. This is the color it used to be. There we go. That's his older brother helping him get his jacket on. But you can see there's an that piece of furniture. I know what it is, but it's not gonna come out right. Otto from The Simpsons. You know what it is. So yeah. Yeah, that's where I keep our DVDs right now. Yeah, I know it has been scratched up by Lois, but that's okay. But you see, that's only furniture we had. Was like, you know, the TV stand. This fan is gone. We got rid of it. I think we gave that to my mom and dad. Because the ceiling was too low. The fan was too big because the ceiling was too low. It is too it wasn't the right size of fan for the area, and that's the color of the wall. Now it's green, but yeah. And because we just moved in, he had a mattress, and of course I would expect this picture of his groomsmen. Yep, and him on top of the mattress. Yep. Okay, we are almost at 30 minutes. I might have to do this in part two parts. I was hoping not to. Yeah. Alright, so, and here's a handsome hubby in his suit. Now, we got married at Mackenzie Hall. It is still there, and one day I would love to go back because the outside is open to the public, so, and they have a nice gazebo. We got married outdoors. Mackenzie Hall, it used to be, hang on, here's a picture of them inside. So Mackenzie Hall, they host all sorts of events, and they host, like, one year my nephew a long time ago had a piano recital there. So they host like everything, weddings, meetings, you know, that kind of thing, which is why it looks like they're in a courtroom. Yeah. There we go, his groomsmen. And it used to be a jail. And there is a jail cell in there. There is. Like, you can go inside and look, and it's very tiny jail cell. Very tiny jail cell. Yeah. It's probably just enough room for a person to like stand like that. It was like, yeah. But they used to hang people across from Mackenzie Hall. So yeah, that's where I got married. Where people used to get hung. Yeah. But it is beautiful. It's a piece of history. The building is beautiful, and I would like to go back there with him. All right, so my bouquets. I had roses for the girls. Everybody had roses. And I had brooches. I think I could have gotten these off of Etsy. I think I got them off of Etsy. The brooches. Yeah. It was just a great way to kind of, you know, give your bouquet a little bit of bling. Oh. Alright, so yeah, it was a great day. The weather was beautiful. Oh, and because we were outdoors, I needed a little bit of decoration. So, Dollarama. Thank goodness for stores like Dollarama and Dollar Tree, because I got the shepherd hook at Dollarama and these rose balls, Dollarama. Yep. And afterwards, my photographer was like so impressed with that. Like, oh wow, that's, you know, that's a great idea. And afterwards, it's like I gave them to her because I'm not going to need them, you know. So yeah, you can have them, you know, because it was inexpensive, it was cheap, right? So in everybody's budget, because you just need it for your ceremony, which is like what, 20-30 minutes depending how long. I think most ceremonies are short, you know. Oh, and my nephew, I didn't mention it, but he was our ring bearer. So there he is. And the pillow is Montreal Canadian material. That's right. Go Habs go! Woo woo! The material I think I found on eBay, just a little bit of it, but just enough for the pillow. The ring pillow, and enough for my garter. Yes, my garter was Montreal Canadian. Yeah. So it was a beautiful day. Went by fast. Just getting ready to walk down the aisle. Let's see. Oh, and my brother-in-law, he is a pastor, so he married us. There's me and my dad. And when my dad gave me away, he told the hubby, he was like, when he gave me away, he was like, the warranty is up. Yeah. So, do you know where I get my sense of humor from? Yes. Yeah, my dad. Because his father-in-law, my mom's dad, said something like that. I think he said something about a shotgun. You know. Yeah. And there we are in the gazebo. There's my brother-in-law. Yeah. Yeah, my grandpa said something about a shotgun. Yeah. So he was just keeping the tradition alive. Yes, the warranty is up. So that is the first one. I didn't go through every single one, but look at, we're already at like 35. Where can I put this? 35 minutes. Oh, okay. I'll just show a few more. Because there are, oh yeah, there's just a couple. Like, I'll show you after when we took our pictures at Mackenzie. Not Mackenzie, that's where we were. No, at Stn Manor, we took our pictures there, which is another historic place. It's a mansion, very beautiful. I'll just show you a couple of my favorites. This one is probably on top of my favorite list right there. That one, gorgeous. And I do have this one framed. I do have to put it back up. I have it framed because this is what we had people sign. We had this framed in one of those picture frames where the mat around it is all white, and we had people sign their name or well, good wishes or congratulations on it. So that was like our guest book. So that I do have it. I just need to get it hung up. Oh, here's a nice black and white one. We are signing, not signing, we are lighting the candle. Yeah. That's my brother-in-law right there. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, here's one with the whole party. This is too many. Yeah. Everybody, the whole gang. Officially married. Oh, what a happy couple. Okay, so let me see. I'm just going to show you a few. There's one with the whole wedding party. And this area was one of the popular spots for couples to go to. I would say the next popular spot was Jackson Park. And they're both beautiful areas. Okay, so this one, which one was it? No, this one. Was it this one? Yeah. Okay, funny story behind this one. We were taking pictures. And we're at this big wooden door, and seconds before this, somebody like opened up the door and like kind of like peeked their head out. And I was like, oh hello, yeah, we won't be long. I don't know if he heard us or if he was like looking for somebody. I don't know, but it was just like one of those moments that you kind of don't forget. Yeah. Alright, let me see. What other ones do I'll just show you a couple more. There's a whole lot. Let me see. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh, come on. We got that one. And there's one, oh, right here, this one I'm looking for. Yes. There's that one, and you can see a reflection in the window. That is just so cool. Yeah. And this one, you can see our reflection. Yeah, I loved it how she used that. Yeah, she really thought outside of the box. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah, it's just a crazy 10 years. Here's a fun one with the whole party. Kind of doing, you know, John Travolta. Yeah, sorry. So this. What was that movie? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And our favors was Bigfoot candy. I think I found them at Dollar. Was it Dollar Tree? No, Dollar Tree wasn't. Must have been Dollarama, because I don't know Dollar Tree was open. Dollar Tree opened around that time. I think maybe a year or two after. So I think I got them at Dollarama. Oh, nope. Walmart. I got them at Walmart. Yes, and I still love them. I should go find some. I should. One of my favorite candies. I don't think Dollar Tree has had them. They've had the other flavor, but they haven't had the regular. This is us just getting ready to enter. And our haul was the Canadian Legion. It was really, really reasonable, and the food was fantastic. Fantastic. There's us heading to our table. Alright. Oh, and our first song, our first dance was Kelly Clarkson and Jason Aldean, Don't You Want to Stay. I knew when I heard it that was our wedding song because, one, I love it. Two, I love Kelly Clarkson ever since she was on American Idol. I absolutely love her. I've seen her in concert shortly after we were married. Yeah, I think it was the following year, actually, that she came to the casino, and my BFF there, we went to see her, and it was an amazing concert, and I want to see her again. I absolutely love her. It's like, I would see her, like, if she came again, yeah, I would go see her. Yeah, I love her. First dance. This is before everybody was let in, so like our photographer took pictures on the dance floor with us because that's a great idea. Then let everybody in because you might not get the pictures you want, and like, you know, because when you're the bride and groom, you are a center of attention, even though you do not want to be center of attention. Oh no, it's like I never like being center of attention, okay? But unfortunately on your wedding day, I don't have a choice. So yeah, but and everybody wants to talk to you and congratulate you, get a picture taken with you. So you're busy like nonstop from 6 a.m. until whenever you go home. You are busy. So I love it that she did that because we got there a little bit earlier before the guests start to arrive and just like, shut the doors and, let them in, because then we got the pictures without there being like a big crowd on the dance floor. So yeah. No, here's here. Yeah. Oh, what a character. Oh, yes. My godfather was the MC. Oh, and to get us to kiss, you had to sing a Disney song. It's all coming back to me. Yeah. Which I know was like easy because Google. I know. Because everybody has Google on their phones, right? But I think everybody knows one or two Disney songs. Our wedding cake. I still have the topper. Cake was delicious. And I also dreaded a speech because I do not like making speeches. I do not like speaking into a microphone. But I did it, and my godfather almost forgot. And then I remembered, and I said something. Oh no, that's okay. I don't have to do it, But unfortunately, I had to get up there and make the speech. So there I am making a speech, and I think I did pretty good. I don't think I did, a whole lot like our prime minister does. And I think I did okay, but it was still, nerve-wracking. Yeah. So my godfather emceed, and he also did a town cry, because I don't think I've talked about this, but he used to be a town crier. So he would have a whole thing written out, and he had a bell, he would ring it, and he would go, oh yay, oh yay, really, really, and he'd be really loud. And of course he did that for our wedding, and that was one of my favorite moments, because that was just extra special that he did that. And we got to keep what he said. He had all typed out on a piece of paper, and we got to keep that. I still have that, but that was just like an amazing moment. And there we are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I still have Mom, because my BFF, maid of honor, Randy, she wrote up her speech too, and I got to keep that. I have it somewhere. Yep, so that's it. All right, look at that. We're at the end. Ooh, 45 minutes. And I did not show every single one. If I did, we would be here for over an hour. But yeah, it was a wonderful, beautiful day. Very busy. Like I said, you are nonstop. You're always doing something. You are posing for pictures. You're smiling. You're listening to your photographer's directions. But it does go by fast. Like, you blink and it's like gone. You spend all of those months planning every single detail, and it's gone. It's like poof. Yeah, it's gone. But it was a lovely wedding. Everybody enjoyed themselves, and yeah, it was nice. But you are kind of glad when it is done, because you get to relax, right? That stress is gone, because planning a wedding is not fun. Yeah, like my sister had to plan her wedding during the middle of a pandemic, and that's like the worst, and I don't know how she did it, but she did it. That to me would be very stressful, but she did it. So yeah, planning a wedding, pandemic or no pandemic, that's not fun. No. But it is worth it, and lots of memories. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Thank you for staying with me. I really appreciate it. And if this is your first time watching and you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, and you will be happy that you did. Yes, I'm here all week, every day. Yeah, so I'll be happy to have you and welcome you to my YouTube family. So yeah, all right, so take care, be blessed, and happy 10th and wedding anniversary to us. Yay! Ta-ta for now. Bye.